do well, but I'm not going to do that. I've got such good bows. Why would I use them? 20 to 1 kills. Kind of speaks for itself. Did I just take a worry? That's 700. No, I want that. So I'm going to just back off. Be patient. I don't need that territory, and it's just going to put me into closer contact with the Taira. But maybe I want that. Maybe it's still just a town, though. This is still just a town as well. Should upgrade that. We shouldn't. That's what I want to do. Lay siege. Move in. I mean, I guess it was very sneaky of you to bypass them to take me. But I think you're at war with the Daisuke as well. Or at least you're not friends with them. And I do still have hopes that the Kiso Minamoto will be able to take you out. So let's do this. If I take out this big stack, I feel like that's probably a decent chunk of their overall military. They've only got 3 territories. And their ally is completely gone. Has fallen like blossoms in the breeze. Hemi Kuninobu. Minamoto Noriyori. Boku no Taisho. I speak okay Japanese. I'm not going to say I'm fluent anymore because I kind of have not been able to keep up with it. I hope someday to get back to Japan and, you know, maybe do some teaching of English there and get my Japanese back up to snuff. But I know a decent number of vocabulary words, and I can muddle my way through pretty much any conversation you're likely to have. Yeah, I just really like this hill. Kinda can make it my Alamo outside of their town, you know? 3 units. Grouped. You guys bunch up. So you know what? Actually bunch up. I'm gonna layer them up like that so that they are all close and don't have to like reform their line so much when I give them their order to move. Start battle. Quickly get over here. That. As fast as you can. General, run forward to kite. This is going to be the exact same battle again. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that the AI is so predictable. I mean, I guess I haven't given them a fortress to fight from, but I didn't really like this town all that much as a town. Run away, General. Run forward, General. Yes, now I've got some foot samurai ready to start firing. Good. You guys I can put into slightly better positions. Ooh, you have fire arrows. I am the impressed. Well done. Alright, you need to stop firing at broken units. Bring the cav up. I'm gonna fight this battle differently for you guys. I'm gonna use my cav differently. I'm gonna use them in 2 separate groups. Use the general to kite over to the infantry battle, and use the cav over here to just shoot apart their flank. That way, at least it's got a little variety for you, the viewers, who I love and respect and want to have subscribed to my channel, please. Alright. General, go pull that unit towards us. This is why I don't like Legendary, because I like having my mini-map to be able to see, like, oh, there's a massive force of infantry going to mess with my Bocav right now, and I don't have them on skirmish mode because it's buggy. So I need to pull them back. They're shuffling around, and I'm going to get some more free kills with my general. And run back. 3 kills with my Bocav, then run back. Couldn't we come to some political agreement? Do you have to be at war with me? I just want to take out the Tyra. Alright, moving forward again with these cavalry. Still just knocking out a levy for them to shoot. Still nothing really coming at me. Get back, General. Arrows, 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 friend. Arrows, 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 arrows. Alright, well they don't seem interested in... Whoop. They are interested in shooting my general, so I need to pull him back behind my line of bows. But they're not interested in shooting at my cav. Alright, let's get a fire arrow volley in. 'Cause why not? What are you doing? And they're broken over there, and they're about to break here. I've taken 10 losses on that unit. I didn't expect that to happen. Still, 7-1. Hard to argue with that. Get into a cohesive line. You guys stop firing. You don't have as many arrows. Which I feel like is a little silly. Wait, they have exactly as many. I would think though that a cavalryman could store more arrows on his person than not on his person, but on the horse, certainly. You could have a saddlebag with some arrows in it. Why wouldn't you have like an extra 20 arrows in a quiver on your horse as well as the one on your back or on your hip, depending on what culture you're from? Fire! Like, I can get over 50 kills on you and then just decide not to even engage the way you want me to. You know what I suppose would also be pretty easily defeated by this would be either a really, really tight hoplite phalanx with overlapping shields, people holding them over their heads as well. That would be hard to do if I couldn't get around it. And if you couldn't get around it, if they could perhaps do it just blocking a really tight area, bottlenecking somewhere, a Roman testudo. Though Roman testudo were more used for taking towns. They were used to get up to the walls without taking much damage. Run forward and shoot them, because they're just standing there and are going to get annihilated. 126 kills for my general, no losses yet. Don't want to take a fire arrow volley, so I'm going to dip. Oh, come on. Their range isn't that good. Darn. Still no losses. Wow. That was good. Okay, one loss on that guy. Fire arrows usually ignore armor pretty well, but I guess because I was moving, it helped. Come on, break. You're down to way less than a quarter of your unit. There you go. Now dip. I'm going to try and skirmish a little with my footmen as well. I do want to be pulling them towards my Alamo because that's an extra layer of arrows that I can be having thrown at them all at the same time. You don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't want you to shoot at those shattered units. Could shatter that one, or I should probably be shooting at full units if I can. Get away from that. Get away from that. Oh, down to 48. That's their foot samurai. Okay. Okay. I see you. How about this? Everything I got, fire arrows at the same time. Deal with it. Oh, what's that? What's that? No armor upgrades? I can't hear you over fire arrows. Down to 9 of 60. Yeah, we are the real samurai. You are pretenders. You are poets pretending to be samurai. I'm going to back off. to my hill. You know what? I'm going to countercharge that unit because it's tired and I'm not. I'll send my general over to inspire at that melee. I want to watch this. Give you a nice just one-on-one unit fight. Me, densely packed sword unit right in the middle of their kind of loose Naginata. See what happens. They've got men coming in to support. And I'm going to get inspired and have fire arrows shot in support. One of their units is broken. Keep going. Keep chewing your way through. You're probably getting a little friendly fire, but it's worth it, I think, for the morale. Because I'm mostly shooting into their flanks, where my guys aren't. That's the accuracy bonus of them just being good soldiers. Get away. You guys all shoot at their bow levy. And outbow their bow levy. Ooh, yeah. Down to 42, but got 185 kills. Worth it. 20 men for 180. 190. Worth it. Didn't even need it, darn it. Reforms, so you're not shooting. Go pull a unit. Don't know if I want to keep going with my cav. They've mostly just got spears left. So I think I can pretty safely put them in skirmish mode and fire at will and whatnot. And just send them forward. Let them figure their own destiny out from there. And then I can micromanage infantry. Take those arrows. Take them. Broken before you even got to the line of guys. Pulling back because they are sending Naginata levy forward. Generals are going to go forward a little bit too. Really? On range? Okay. They've got that whole area to run around in, and I'll notice. So I don't think I need to worry all that much. Keep moving forward. They've got no bows to respond, so I'm just getting free kills. And I've got bows in reserve that I can even get free kills with later. So this is over. They just don't even realize it yet. The only reason they haven't all broken is because their general is right there. Pretty soon he's going to rally and throw them at me, but they'll break anyway. Yeah, they're melting. Another really light losses victory against a big stack of levy. Give me some serious enemies. Steamrollered that one foot samurai. Alright. Cav, get into place. Oh, get their general. I think I may have been able to catch their general. No, I'm just mopping them up. Mop, mop, mop. And the thing is, the samurai probably would have been this ruthless. They would have tried their best to kill everybody on the field. Because if you run away on a battlefield, to a samurai, that's the ultimate dishonor. If you organizedly retreat under the orders of a general, okay, that's fine. Your general ordered you to. That's not dishonorable. If you are the, like, rear guard for a retreat, that's super honorable, and you definitely fight to the death. But if you, like, run away from a battlefield because things just aren't going your way, samurai would do their best to, like, humiliate you and gut you on the field as best they could. Because you are just the scum of the earth for doing that. As far as they are concerned. Oh, is that their one general? Is that him getting away, I wonder? I don't remember hearing a their general has fallen, my lord moment. Go get him. Oh, just fire at will. Just go over there and fire at will. Even if you were a peasant, they would think that that was dishonorable. And like, there are a lot of examples in this time period of when the generals knew that their battle was over and that they had lost, they would, rather than try and escape and live another day, they would ritualistically kill themselves while their army held off the enemy. They would do it with as much samurai, as much ritual and pomp as they could do at the time. And they'd have a second, somebody whose job it was to take their head off once they... That's all just nothings. Take their head off once they started showing pain from having cut their own belly. Or perhaps even cut their head off before they stabbed their belly, depending on how hardcore the samurai was. Typically, seppuku, as it was known, was done... Seppuku or harakiri was done by gripping your tanto or your wakizashi either just on the blade or with a piece of paper or cloth so that you don't cut yourself. But honestly, if it's serious enough, you just do it with your hands. You stab yourself in the belly, cut across to the right, stab yourself in the navel, cut up, and then if you're a serious tough guy, you cut your own throat, and then your head gets taken off. But, you know, obviously that's an incredible feat to be able to have the nerve to do that without, you know, showing any pain if you can avoid it. And so your friend or a high-ranking retainer would be there to take your head after you know, started screaming or whatever. If you didn't start screaming, they would let you bleed out like a boss, but, you know, very rare that you could do that. So they'd take your head to save your face. It was considered a great honor to be somebody else's second. -1 to general's loyalty. I don't really care as much about you, and you've already got 6. And I think my son and heir is going to be pretty cool whenever I pick him. I'll pick him of one of my generals once my daimyo starts getting older. Oh, melee attack for... No. Well, This guy, nah, I'm going to do commando and attacking on land, because he's going to be taking towns, and he's going to be going for Guardian. He wants stand and fight. Melee defense for all men under his command. He wants Guardian. And then perhaps eventually Partisan, just because it'll spread our influence and allow us to take towns and move on quicker. Yeah, this is going to very quickly settle back down and be happy to have us back. And I can build a town watch to show that I learned my lesson. Upgrade that. My income's doing okay. It's not great right now, but I've got 2 big armies and 3 armies of cavalry. I could request allegiance maybe next turn or the turn after. It's very quickly becoming Minamoto. Ninja, stop failing. Maybe you can assassinate this guy. 47% chance? 59% chance to sabotage army. I'm just going to sabotage army because that's a better chance. I just want to get him easy successes. And the level up, yes. Assassin. And next turn I can assassinate that guy. And I can take that town. That's probably what I'll spend my money on next turn. Trade with some unfriendly people. Kusunoki. They'll trade with me. They're selling me Chinese texts. I'll take Chinese texts. Allows me to build better schools. But I don't have the research for it. I don't know if I'm going to bother. My people were probably not as interested in schools as they were in more money and better samurai. Schools will come later, once we've taken Kyoto and become a bit more cultured and refined, as it were. Passing turn. Come on, ally. I thought you were doing so well. Why are you failing? Yashima Taira trying to reassert dominance. Take Setsu. The other Taira are going after Kawachi. Ooh, they're going to drop that army off somewhere. I need to be prepared with my secondary army to repel them. Hopefully they go for Sagami and I can use the walls, because I really want to show you guys some wall tactics. I haven't had a chance yet because there's so few towns that are advanced enough to have walls due to the, less militarized nature of Japan at this point compared to Sengoku Jidai. Ooh, their navy got whooped. That means that the army on that navy got whooped. That's unfortunate. But they took... Wow, they took that town. Okay, I shouldn't discount them. Their navy gives them a little bit of a wild card. You demoralize them, monk. Yeah. Good job. Our monami detected, their monami detected. Or no, ours twice. Construction report, food stores. Cool. First I'm going to see if I can do the thing. Assassinate 51%. Go for it. Failed. Only a little experience. Can't quite do it yet. Just under 50%. Oh well. Upgrade to a trading port. That'd be a really good idea in the long term, but for right now maybe I should just focus on roads. I really want my markets to be better. Do a stronghold. 23 predicted, so I kind of want to focus on building more granaries. So this town can go up to a granary soon. My growth is going to be ridiculous. It's awesome. 30 growth in